So, oh my gosh, this year, I think I have grown a lot, which sounds stupid to be saying at my age. I've learnt loads, and I think I'm in a much better place mentally to where I was after divorce. You're finding a new you, you're working out how to parent in a different way on your own. You're working out how to establish a relationship with somebody who you had a relationship with, and now you've got to find a completely different relationship with that person. You've got to work out how to parent completely differently because you had a way of parenting, and now it's obviously going to be completely different. There's so many things that have to change when you separate and get divorced that I think there is a process, and it's never ever going to be quick to get through this process. And I do think it's like wading through mud. You've got to wade through it. You've got to go through a tough period where, you know, you make this decision that you can't be with this one person, but then, oh my God, you start to realise, the reality kicks in, that actually your decision not to be with that one person has an effect on your children. It has an effect on all the people around you, on your friendships. You know, your friendships are affected by divorce and separation. It's a bumpy ride. I really do think I've had, you know, 2 to 3 years of really, yeah, it's just been really tough. Really tough. Coping with being away from the boys has been massive for me. And this week that feels really poignant, because they've gone away for 2 weeks, and I struggle with it every single time they go away. There's so many things that are tough about being separated from the boys. Am I finding it easier? I don't know. I fell apart this morning. I don't think I find it easier saying goodbye. I don't think I find it easier dealing with stuff, dealing with the separation. But what I have done is developed ways of protecting myself by making the situation easier. So last time, Guy came to my house and collected the children and all their stuff for holiday, and then they left. And I completely fell apart. The house was suddenly empty of 3 children, and it was horrible. It was a complete void. So this time, in order to try and make it easier for myself, I took the children to his house and dropped them off, which I think did make a difference. I had all their bags and their stuff ready and some snacks for the plane, and I'd packed everything for them, and I dropped them off. And I could see that they were excited, turning up at Daddy's house, and I could just say goodbye and leave them to the chaos of getting ready to go and get in the car and have my moment. I've just dropped the boys off at their dad's, and yeah, I chose this year to drop them there instead of have him pick them up, because I actually thought it might be easier for them and for me. Because last year, I don't know whether you saw my Instagram post, last time they went away, but I fell apart when they left the house. It just doesn't get any easier. There are some parts of divorce that get easier. I think relationships with your ex get easier, or hopefully they do. Your relationships, the boys being used to being between houses, that gets easier. But for me personally, it does not get easier saying goodbye to the boys when they go away on holiday, knowing that I have to completely trust my ex-husband to keep them safe, knowing they're going to be in swimming pools, they're going to be in the sea, knowing that they fight a lot, knowing that it used to be me who was sat on the side of the swimming pool and sat on the beach saying, don't do that, come back in. No fighting in the water. It's a lot of trust you have to have in that other parent, the parent that you've decided you can't be with, to let them take your kids away and know that they're going to do the job of both parents. It's going to be a long 2 weeks waiting to see the boys back safe. Goodbyes don't get any easier. Even though I need a break, and even though they're going to have an amazing holiday, even though I know that they're excited, I know that I'm going to have fun while they're away. It's not like I'm going to sit at home moping. But flipping heck, saying goodbye for 2 weeks, it's really, really tough. Right, I'm going to go home. I'm not going to have a glass of wine because it might tip me over the edge. I'm going to go and get some work done and keep myself busy for the next 2 weeks. So yeah, I guess I did find that easy, and I had to pull myself together and drive home, and I had a day planned of shopping, and I'm seeing friends this evening. So it's just keeping myself busy, on the go all the time, definitely is a strategy for, you know, not falling apart this time. And yeah, and other than that, I don't know how it's going to be. 2 weeks just feels like forever. It really, really does. There's no other time in my life before divorce where I had that amount of time away from my kids. It would be the odd job here, a night, a day. The house is quiet and the house is empty. So is the dishwasher and the fridge. On a practical level, I suddenly go from cooking 3 meals a day for 3 kids to eating like a single person. It's very, very different. And that's it really. I'm going to see how I go. I'm going to check in with you guys. I'm going to be doing a few more of these videos and talking through as much of the process of the last 3 years for me as I possibly can. Like I said, it's not easy sharing it all, and I am sensitive to the kids and how tough it can be for them when I am sharing personal stuff. But I am really, really, really open to you guys getting in touch with me. So please do on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook. Please do get in touch and let me know how you're getting on with your single parenting journey or as a family. It always really helps. It's such a support to know that there's so many of you guys out there who are either struggling with similar things or have managed to get through. I am in no way somebody who's pro-divorce and separation and single life. It's not an easy path to take. It's a tough one. And yeah, I'm very much an advocate for working on a marriage as much as you possibly can before finishing it, because it does have a massive effect on the children, and it's tough on everybody. It's really not an easy thing to get through. I'm still learning, and I still have ups and downs with it. So guys, thank you so much for checking in and for all your love. I appreciate it so much. It makes the world of difference to me. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. And like I said, follow me on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter, because it's really nice having you there.